When you're conducting labor market research, you're trying to find out information about different careers, the training that you might need, the qualifications, and also information about the demand for this sort of job. One of the best guides for this purpose is the Occupational Outlook Handbook. It's a database full of career descriptions as well as information about training, earnings, the job growth, and related associations. It's a great place to start. You can find the Occupational Outlook Handbook by entering it into Google, and I suggest using the search box to begin your search for information. So let's say that you were interested in finding out more about the pharmacy field. I'm going to move the screen over just a bit so that you can see all of the results. And you can see that pharmacy technician came up as well as pharmacists and pharmacy aides. So these are different levels within this field. Let's look at pharmacy technician since this is a typical entry-level type position. What you find on this screen is information about the nature of this work. You find out about the training, the employment and job outlook, earnings, and related occupations, as well as sources of additional information. So let's take a look at each of those. I'm going to scroll down. And start with significant points. This just gives you a few highlights that you might be interested in about this position. And then we go into the nature of the work. Usually these sections are fairly long, but they have important detailed information about what happens in this sort of career. And oftentimes you'll find subsections that describe careers within the career. So pharmacy aides are closely related to pharmacy technicians. And it looks like you can click to find the page that's dedicated solely to pharmacy aides. Talks a little bit about the work environment. And now you'll learn a little bit about the training. It gives you some general ideas about the type of training that you would need and how you might use this training, as well as certificates needed. And this is where you find out often about professional organizations or associations. So it looks like there are a couple of organizations, the Pharmacy Technician Certification Board and the Institute for the Certification of Pharmacy Technicians. And it looks like they both administer national certification exams. Talks a little bit about how long these programs are and what that qualifies you to do. Another important section is advancement. So if you begin as a pharmacy tech, where can you move up? And will that need more education, more certification, or just hours on the job? Here's the section that talks about the employment. So pharmacy technicians held about 285,000 jobs in 2006. Now, the Occupational Outlook Handbook is updated every 2 years. So the information is as recent as can be expected based on that. And here it says employment is expected to increase much faster than average through 2016. To find out what that means in percentages, you can click on it, much faster than average. And that means an increase of 21% or more. So as far as outlook, that looks pretty good. Talks about job prospects and projections. And then you can look at earnings. So there's median hourly earnings, and the lowest 10% earn less than $8.56. And it gives you some detailed information about how much you would earn based on the organization that you're in. So pharmacies and drugstores, you'll earn less. Medical and surgical hospitals, you'll earn a little bit more. This is a great section too, related occupations. So you may be thinking about becoming a pharmacist or a pharmacy technician or aide, and also have some other options available to you that are related. So dental assisting, medical transcriptionists, etc. And you can click on any of these too to be navigated to its own page with the same sort of information. Just going back to our pharmacy technician page. And if you scroll down some more, you can find some good links that either lead you to websites that talk about certification, training, and education, or associations that guide the profession. These associations have a lot of information about new trends in the field and professional development, and they can sometimes be governing type bodies over this field.